Hi, this is Bill Watkins. Let's start with Mark chapter 11 today and look at verses 15 through 19. So they came to Jerusalem. Then Jesus went into the temple and began to drive out those who bought and sold in the temple and overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who sold doves. And he would not allow anyone to carry wares through the temple. Then he taught, saying to them, "Is it not written, 'My house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations'? But you have made it a den of thieves." And the scribes and chief priests heard it and sought how they might destroy him, for they feared him, because all the people were astonished at his teaching. When evening came, he went out of the city. Jesus drives out the money changers out of the temple. When people travel to Jerusalem to offer the temple tax or to offer a sacrifice, they often had to get that money in the terms of the money that would be acceptable there at the money exchange. And they had to buy often their sacrifice because they couldn't have transported it as far as they did. Now, the problem was that they were doing this in the temple courts, and Jesus was pretty upset about it. And they often charged far too much for the lambs and far too much for the exchange rate. Jesus says, "Look, you're abusing people here." And it made him angry. It made him angry to see them do that. And the other thing, an interesting thing, you wouldn't allow anyone to carry wares through the temple, that is the temple grounds. It was a shortcut from Jerusalem to the Mount of Olives by cutting through the temple grounds. And yet even the Mishnah said you aren't supposed to do that. Jesus was saying this is a sacred place. It is a holy place. It is a place of the presence of God. And you're walking through as if you hadn't even noticed that God was here. When you worship together with God's people, God is there. It is a sacred and holy place because God is there. Not that the building is sacred, but the assembly is sacred. Don't take it lightly. Jesus gets angry with that. Thanks for watching.